Alright guys, Mizzle for Shizzle back once again. We're in Act 3 now. This one, it does get a little hectic. There is a lot of monsters here, but
its soldiers are scattered.
all we do is keep on plugging away.
Which rushes forth from Ariat Crater. Should the keep fall, Asmodan will claim the Black Soul Stone. If he does, there will be no hope for this world.
The keep will stand. I will rally its defenders.
Light the signal fires and show these.
Okay, guys. So it looks like in this playthrough we have to actually protect everything from Asmodan, which is going to be the final mini boss here that we're going to have to take on. Also, just FYI, there are going to be books here in this area throughout the act, so make sure you come back and check there often. I probably will forget. I usually do whenever I'm coming through this area. But you know, if you come back and check after, you know, like say each mission, most of the time there will be a book there. So as there, you got a little glimpse at what Asmodan is going to look like. He is pretty big, pretty ugly, but we'll get there eventually and you'll be able to see him up close and personal. Oh, I better get my spider out to help me out. I just had announced at the beginning, this area is going to have a lot of monsters. We're going to be running into areas where, I mean, it's going to be this completely flooded with monsters. And it makes it really hard trying to duck and dodge them sometimes. So wish me luck with my follower here, hopefully. Oh, and a book. Hopefully I don't have too many issues. Because I'd really hate to die to where I have to end this little series I have going.
Do not let your feasting delay you. I would have the keep and its commander in my possession before the next.
I mean, I always can make another if by some chance I do die, get him back up here, and carry on again. But hopefully we don't have to do that. Oh, and there ain't no signal fire there, so I always forget where they're all at. Even though I have to come there many times. And when you see a big explosion like that, make sure you stay far away from it. That is a really quick and easy way to lose a character. Those explosions have claimed actually a couple of my characters. So anytime you even just start to hear them, make sure you run away as fast as you can. We've actually, my buddy Disciple actually lost one when we were playing. He got jailed by some of the jailers, and the explosions, and multiple enemies right there. I mean, he was just, it was just impossible for him to make it out. Which was a hard one to take also because it was a level 60 barbarian. So I mean, he's already gotten it all the way leveled up. And ended up dying, and that was a hard one to take sometimes, but you know, at the same time you can so then go back and start another one. As long as you keep all the gear, once you have gotten a higher level, gotten better gear, you put that in your stash and save it for another character, and then once you die you have it to pick right back up where you left off. You know, it's like, well, you're really making this hard for me to keep a straight face. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't really know how to take it because Disciple actually did give me a good compliment on what I just said, but I'm just not used to hearing good things coming out of his mouth. Most of the time, it's always giving me crap. So, You know, sometimes you just don't know how to take stuff like that. And oh. Oh. Oh, is that a cycle? I may have to check that out. Yeah, cause see, Disciple, he's actually playing on a Demon Hunter right now himself, but he's about, I don't know, probably 10, 12 levels above me. So that's why he's not in here playing with me right now. But, you know, while we're playing, we always like to, you know, at least carry on a conversation of some kind. Because otherwise, you know, it does get a little boring when you're playing by yourself. I mean, I can play by myself, but it keeps your interest a little bit more. Alright, so we have one more signal fire to light. And then we'll get on to the next area. And that's what I'm saying. Yeah, if you notice, guys, I mean, it's like constant monster after monster after monster through this area. And that's what I was saying before. You really need to watch, you know, how quickly you move up here, especially if you're having a hard time killing things. You really want to take your time going through this area.
What unholy demon spawn is this?
Because, I mean, you literally have monsters that actually spawn more monsters. If you don't kill them all, they'll continuously just drop monsters after monsters on you. So, normally it's a good thing to take those out first, unless you're just trying to, you know, farm for XP. In that case, you can sit there and just keep on killing them over and over. Oh, how'd I get lucky and nothing be here? I'm not gonna question it again. I'm kinda happy.
So you are the wretch that's given me such trouble. Thrash as you might, you will not keep me from the Soul Stone.
Okay, guys, so there's another quick look at Asmodan. He will, you know, pop up throughout this playthrough, and it's he's kind of trying to give you warning that you shouldn't come looking for him. You know, he's gonna take you out, everything. But we got a big surprise for him.
We can turn back the tide of demons if we hurry.
You know, Cypher, I don't even know what you just said. That was just something off the wall.
Thank that. Oh, what now?
Uh-oh.
Roots from below, Captain. What do we do?
Right. If you need to be told which end of the sword goes where, you haven't been paying attention. Fight to your last breath, lads!
So right here, basically what we're doing is we're trying to keep all the monsters off until the lift gets up. Because as of right now, we're kind of stuck on this side. Until then, not really having a problem keeping everything off, but
Hold steady, lads! Reinforcements are on their way!
it's more of a nuisance just waiting on stuff to come.
Demons! Victory!
No, actually, right there, you do have to wait, Disciple. Disciple was sitting there trying to, you know, remind me to let y'all know. But that's going to be in this next little area that we get to. But for that bridge, you actually do have to wait and kill everything until the bridge rises. But up here in a minute, we're going to be getting to some catapults that we have to, you know, raise to keep all the monsters off. And it tells you that you have to stay and protect them. And I mean, if you're just trying to get some extra XP, I mean, it's a good way to do it. because you're gonna have monsters coming up until the catapults rise. But once we get up here, and you'll see the little mission start because there'll be a guy with an exclamation mark above his head that we got to talk to. But once you start it, you can actually go on to the next one, and then the next one. There's actually 3 catapults you gotta get up. We usually just move on. Otherwise, it takes forever for these guys to get the catapults up. Because we can basically get all 3 catapults up almost the same time just by leaving them and letting them pull themselves up. Oh, wrong way. Do what? You talking? Oh, legendary! Let me kill these guys off so I can show y'all what I was meaning about a star on the map. Okay, so like you see how, let me move away from it a little bit. You see how there's a big star on my map there? That marks exactly where legendary is. So if you ever come into a map and you see a star just on the map, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's see what we got. Looks like it's going to be another set of Mage Fists. Hopefully it's better than the ones we have. Actually, it looks pretty close to the same exact thing we have. It's just we'll lose some vitality if we switch to the level 19s. And this is what I was saying before, just because you get some legendaries doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be better, because if you look here, we have level 19 Mage Fists versus the level 17s that I have on. And level 17s are actually still better in the aspect of that the only thing I'm going to lose is the vitality that I have with the level 17. So to me, it's not worth changing. The dexterity is the same. You know, the only thing that looks a little bit different really is a little bit of life per second that you'll gain from the level 19s, but it's only 1 life per second, and you gain 1 experience per kill by switching up to level 19. So I'm just going to stick with the 17s. You will find stuff like that all the time, that, you know, you'll find something that's a higher level that's actually worse than a lower level. And it's all just because of whenever the game decides it's going to give you a legendary, it goes ahead and configures it. And sometimes you get better gear, you know, just because you just got lucky.
Lit the signal fires. Help me free the recruits so they can raise this catapult. Over here.
Okay, so this is what I was talking about. This is the first catapult that we come to. We have to come over here, and of course, we have to free the recruits first.
Protect the recruits while they raise the catapult.
No, he said he wants you to protect the recruits while they raise it. You don't technically have to. They will still raise it. Oh, and that really hurt. They will still raise it even though you ain't there. It may take a little bit longer, but like I said, by the time you get to the end and get the last catapult going, the others will start completing. So you can just leave it be and take off and get on to the next one. So this one here, we're going to be freeing some soldiers, or getting some soldiers out, I should say, so they can lift this one.
Scouts report that more of those wretched demon hellbearers will be here any moment. The soldiers need to be protected. The platform will rise more quickly if we...
Okay, so see, once again, he wants you to protect the soldiers while they do it, but we're just going to leave them be, and they're going to hold up just fine. And holy moly, I hate when I come in a big group like that. Need to double check up here, make sure in the chest, and nope. Okay, see, now we're to the final catapult. This one here.
It looks as if you're alone up here.
Of course I'm bloody well alone. Everyone else has gone and died. But I'll be damned if I leave my post. Make yourself useful and spin that winch.
Okay, so for this one here, he was saying that he's alone, so you have to actually help him lift it up. So you're going to sit over here and hit A every so often to work on getting the winch up. You actually do have to help out with this one. He won't lift it on his own. But also, if you notice, that first catapult is already done. So Just because it tells you need to stay behind and protect them, technically you don't have to. Like I said, I mean, you can stay there and protect them if you want, just to gain some extra XP. It's a challenge? Oh, see, actually, I did not know that. I guess I did it without even knowing, but Disciple just informed me that it's actually a challenge to not let any of the guards get picked up by any of those bird-looking things that are dropping down.
Just bloody well carry on trying to raise a great bloody catapult on my own, shall I?
But so if you stick behind, you can actually get a challenge for it. To be honest with you, like I said, I must have done it without even knowing the first time I came through, and just don't remember. But so that's the 3 catapults race. So now we gotta get back to the stronghold. Okay, so I'm gonna go through here again. Like I said, I try to keep my inventory pretty low, just so I can be able to pick up more things. Because the more stuff that you sit there and pick up along the way that you can salvage, you can start, really start accumulating crafting items. And I'll show you in just a second. After I do this, because after I do this, I'm gonna go ahead and put in my crafting items in the chest as well, just to take up even less room in my inventory. See, as of right now, I'm still looking down at the bottom, 12 of 60. Probably don't have very many. Yeah, see, I only have 2 items on me, crafting items. I'm gonna go ahead and put those in the box. As you can tell, yeah, I mean, this goes to show how much we've been playing and all. We have a lot of crafting items built up. But they do go quickly, so you have to, constantly replenish. That's why I'm constantly picking up anything blue and yellow to where I can replace all that stuff. But now we finished that mission.
If the holes are not sealed,
Then they must be secured.
Okay, so now we have to go through the key depths.
The demons are in the key. They're coming up from the depths.
Oh, almost forgot one thing.
I've got some new ideas.
There's usually a book over here in this little box by this little merchant. There's probably one over there back at Leah's again, but
For a bloody show.
I'm trying to see if we can't get to the next little mini boss in this episode. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off.
Can commit
The only thing is this area is a little bit hard to get through quickly because just constant dead ends, and it's almost like a maze. Let's put it this way. I mean, because it's like just different areas, and it looks like you may be going the right way, and then all of a sudden you're not going the right way. And actually, I got a bloodstained letter.
I hope this letter finds you well, and that light.
So in this area right here, you're gonna notice I'll be looking at my map a lot. I'm gonna be constantly trying to see where I've been, see if I can see a way that I need to go.
Praying every night.
But like I said, it's like a big maze that you have to make your way through, and you may go a really long ways and have to turn around and end up going all the way back you just came from to try to go a different way. Because it doesn't give you any kind of warning, oh, this is going to be a dead end. Nope, it's just going to keep on leading you, and then all of a sudden you find out it's a dead end. So hopefully with this playthrough, oh, and there's a lot of characters here. Hmm, 46 monsters, not too bad. But hopefully for this playthrough we can make it through pretty quickly, so I can try to get through to the mini boss. But we may end up just doing big circles. Okay, that's a dead end. And that goes back to what I was saying earlier. You don't just rush into a room because as you can see right there, that room there, if I would have not been paying attention, that would have been a quick run into a whole mess of peoples. Please don't be a dead end. Please don't be a dead end. Oh! I got lucky and found the right way. First try. They'll count it on the next area because we actually have 3 of these areas we have to go through. I got lucky on one, so I have a feeling we'll be hitting a bunch of dead ends on this next area.
I will stop at nothing in order to seize this keep. And all the...
Wish my Enchantress would actually do something. She just wants to stand behind me here.
Do you want more?
And like I said, see, it's a never-ending fight through here. I mean, it gets bad.
Vengeance!
So if your character is kind of weak, you may want to really take your time coming through this area. I mean, if you're playing on normal and not on hardcore, you can, you know, do it however you like because you will respawn. But if you are going to play on hardcore like I am, I really advise taking your time coming through here.
You filth!
I mean, because, I mean, like I was saying, I mean, my character is pretty overpowered at this minute just because of the gear and all, and I would really hate to see you lose your very first hardcore character right away just from trying to rush through like I am. Alright, we found the Resplendent chest. Oh. And yep, it's just like a regular chest, except for it give me a bunch more junk instead of just a little bit. Okay, there's still some more to go. If you're wondering what that big fireball is every once in a while, ooh, that kind of hurt. If you're wondering what that big fireball is that I kind of spit out every once in a while, that is actually from the Hellfire Ring. It has a chance of shooting out a fireball as well. Oh yes, it's very BA. I bet you it's gonna be the wrong way. Oh, get off me, get off me, get off of me. You gotta watch out for them little roly-poly looking things. They do blow up, so they can hurt pretty badly. Ooh, man, stuff just exploded out everywhere. Kill some blues and a treasure pygmy all at the same time. Uh oh, we're back to an area that we've already been through. So hopefully this ain't a dead end. What was that?
I I have been fortunate enough to learn much
Mm.
of Barbarian's complicated
Very nice, very nice.
time. Yet the origins of these large, mighty warriors are hazy.
You're too late. My servant is
This episode may be a little bit longer than normal, but we are like getting really close because once we get through this little area right here, we will be at the next little mini boss. So I'm actually gonna carry this video on just a little bit longer because some of the videos or some of the areas it's gonna take a little bit of time to get to some of the mini bosses, especially once we get to Cydia. Her little area is such a pain because you go through and go through everywhere, and then as soon as you get through, you start taking her on, but you can't kill her. So again, guess what? It's kind of like a loop. It's just there. It makes you go back through all the same stuff that you just went through. So it is a little bit annoying, and it's probably the only part that I really dislike about this act. But you got to do it. So while I can, I want to go ahead and try to get to this little mini boss because it is just right here. So let's go take on the larder.
The demon. He's here.
the one who killed Lord Belial. I will save her, tearing the flesh from your bones.
And that was quick and easy. Okay, guys, I know it's kind of a hidden little thing back here, but this area back here, there is actually a book here that is needed for the challenge for getting all the books and lores for this act here. So I want to make that clear to where y'all can see it, because honestly, I had to look it up online to find it whenever I was trying to get the challenge, because I just could not find this book. But in this body right here is Gome's Log. Like I said, that is one of the books that you're going to need for the challenge. So, of course, you want to try to get it if you're going to be trying to work on challenges, as well as getting the XP. But since now we've completed the larder, I'm going to go ahead and call this an end to this episode. Hopefully next episode we can get at least close to getting to the Cydia. But we still got a pretty good ways before we get to her, so we may not make it. I'm trying to go through these a little bit faster because my level with exploring as much as I have is actually getting up there pretty good. So I shouldn't have too much of a problem getting into the next playthrough. But for now, hit that like button, share with your friends, leave a comment if you have any suggestions or concerns. But until next time.